Hey guys, welcome to the channel. Today we're going to review the GBLS GDR 416, so stay tuned. So once again, GBLS continues to surprise us with new products. They released a while ago the steel bolt, then the Type A, Type B buffers, and now the GBLS GDR 416, which is based on the H&K 416 platform, which is nowadays a very trendy model. Everyone wants one, so they were smart enough to make a version out of it. We got our hands on the release version of the GDR 416, which has a little bit more stuff out of the box than the usual GDR 15. So what can you expect out of the box? Of course, the GDR 416 itself, which we're going to see in more detail. You're going to get some grease to lubricate your bolts, which we're going to show you also how to do it. A speed loader adapter for your speed loader. Of course, the Allen key to adjust your hop-up, and the usual manual that comes with all the guns. Now for the release version, what you're going to get, which is not normal, a steel bolt. So the gun, the GDR 15 has already the normal bolts that they usually have, but you also get the steel one. You're going to get not one, but two magazines, and also a flex fit hat from GBLS, made in partnership with Dev Team 6. If you don't know who Dev Team 6 is, they are a reenactment community very well known in the Airsoft world, and we want to give a shout out to Task Force Neptune. They are Group 6 of the Dev Team 6, so a shout out to them. Congratulations for getting in this community. So now we are going to talk about the externals of a gun. The overall build, as it is expected from GBLS, it is high quality. Everything is very well machined. Starting on the front, you get a PTS Griffin Armaments flash hider. It comes standard with all GBLS DAS platforms. If you like it, you can use it with PTS suppressors with the quick detach system. On the front, you get two sling attachment points right here. Then you're going to get the H&K quad rail, which is very well machined, no sharp edges, with the markings here on the top. Very sturdy. Of course, here the upper is going to be different from the IR-15 platform. It has a little bit of a rise. Also, the charging handle is an enhanced one, as you can see here, the latch, so that you can rack the bolt in a quite easier way. Here on the lower, then you can see some differences from the IR-15 platform. You get a more flared magwell for so that you can do those magazine changes faster. Then you're going to get an H&K style grip. And then once again on the lower, in terms of markings, you don't get none, which is also standard unless you get some type of special limited edition version from GBLS. You only get these markings over here in safe semi, and full auto right here. Of course, the fire selector is also very H&K-like right here. The stock, they went with the soft mod stock. Maybe some of you were expecting the H&K, the fat stock, but let's be honest, not everyone likes that stock. Me personally, I don't like it. And the slimmer one that H&K has, it's not ideal because it doesn't have any space to put batteries. As you know, the GBLS DAS platform does not have any space on the buffer tube because of the buffer and the buffer spring. So you need to have a stock that has compartments for you to put in that battery. And on the externals, that's really about it. And it's the main differences from the GBLS GDR 15. So talking about the internals, it's going to be completely the same as the GDR15 platform. Same hop-up, it's going to be the Western Arms design, same barrel, the high-quality barrel that GBLS makes. The only minor difference that I saw was with the bolt. Now you're not going to get, usually on the IR15 one you get this longer piece on the top. Now the H&K one is just like this, but don't worry, it is compatible with the GDR15 one. The rest is completely stock, completely the same as the GBLS GDR15. So in terms of maintenance, you just use the provided grease from GBLS that comes in this small vial, and then you just lube the bolts in these areas we are going to show you on the close-ups. Then in terms of hop-up adjustment, you have to take out the bolts. Every single time you adjust the hop-up and pick up the Allen key, the big Allen key, and then just put it in the small hole and adjust. We are going to show you also on the close-ups. In terms of game experience, it's going to be quite the same as the GBLS GDR15. You can see our review that we did a while ago and also see the video that we did between GBLS and Sistema, some small comparisons. Be aware that the trigger is still heavy, it has a lot of recoil, but we are going to have here BESTA talking about his experience because he picked up for the first time the GDR416. He usually uses full upgraded AGs, but he is going to tell us how it felt and the main difficulties that he had and what was the general experience. But be aware that with the gun completely stock, we are using 0.36 gram BBs, which is great from a gun that is stock out of the box.
Hi guys, I'm BESTA. I had my first experience with the GBLS test platform 2 weeks ago. I played just one game and I got to say it's quite surprised with the performance. I usually run a full upgrade AEG, but the GDR416 completely stock can use 0.36 grams BBs with a great distance and accuracy. That was the first gun I felt don't need any upgrades in this area. The recoil was easy to manage, even when I switched from my dominant side to the other, despite using the buffer type B with the steel bolt. With the trigger that you have on the desk platform, you get more realistic fire rate, rather than a normal electronic trigger that allows you to lay down a lot of BBs. Overall, it's an outstanding platform despite having a very high price.
Some things you gotta have in mind is the fact that it is not recommended to use the steel bolts with the Type B buffer. In the past, some guys, and we recommended also to have a better experience in terms of recoil, to use the two products, but GBLS has come around and it says that you should use the stock bolt with the Type B buffer or the steel bolt with the stock buffer. We recommend that you use the steel bolt with the stock buffer because we think that it gives you the best recoil experience. And another thing that we want to point out is the excellent, outstanding customer support that GBLS has. We are always in contact with GBLS UK. They always answer on Facebook, even out of hours. I had some problems with my GDR15 a while ago with a gear axle. The gun stopped working. I contacted them. They immediately arranged a pickup, and 1 month, maybe 3 weeks later, I had my gun again completely fixed, completely for free. So this tells a lot. What can you expect of the customer support? So a big shout out to them. They are working really well in terms of getting in touch with the players and with the customers. So some final considerations on the GDR 416. It is a great platform. This is the release version, so the price 2,200 euros, which it is a lot for a gun, but it is a unique system, so we cannot compare it with other guns out there. This is the release version, so that comes with the steel bolt and the extra magazine. We don't know if the normal version will be cheaper or not, so we'll see about that. And that's really about it. So thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to check out our other videos from our channel, Instagram, Facebook, and of course also Contractor House. It's where if you want a GBLS DAS platform, the GDR15 or the 416, just get in contact with them. They sell them. It's where we got ours. And of course, use our BESTA 10 promo code to get 10% off the entire website. So thank you so much for watching. See you next time.